Hello, this is David Dean, and we are in Canny Valley, Storm Shield Defense number 2. We have our new amplifier placed, and I did a video on that with the trap tunnels builds I did for it. And since we have all that in a different video, we will go ahead and get started on this one. And let's go. And we start with our home base. What direction? From the west again. Same direction.
Prepare for an attack from the west.
Come on. There we go. Get that base down right away. I have a lobber shield up on top. Normally I run up top to show you what's coming in, but won't be able to see much up there. Ooh, if you have the glitch right there, there is a giant tumbleweed. It used to work correctly. There's a video glitch with it now. I'm getting back a little ways, going into settings and effects. Go down to low, apply, and back, and you don't have to look at that nasty tumbleweed anymore. At least I hope not. Yep, that removes the nasty tumbleweed. Hey, look at that, a blaster just roaming around. But this should be a pretty easy one if we got blasters. My traps should be able to eat them up pretty good. The only ones I really worry about is propane and smashers. We do have a ceiling electric field doing damage right as they spawn. And when I say I shouldn't have to worry about the husk, I don't have to worry about the husk destroying the fort. But yeah, the blasters can definitely kill me in a heartbeat. Let me see what we got coming in. Going in the trap tunnels just as they should. We got some going up in the middle and around. I need to change that up so they can't do it. It's a little tough. Where they're sneaking around is this wall right here. But with that ridge there, it's really difficult to stop them. We only got under a minute and a half left to go. And yeah, my traps are eating them up with no problem. The only addition I did from last time was here. I put a launcher with a double timeout room. So that launcher sends them here, sends them here. Probably won't even really get used on this run. Like I said, that you'd probably need smashers coming in before it even get used. But yeah, this is going great. Out of the way. Alright, just gotta outrun the blaster so I don't get hit by him. And we're down to about 40 seconds. Nobody getting anywhere in this. They're getting eaten up just by the dynamos and ceiling traps. I did have these traps get used up last time. But I believe part of the reason was we were having smashers come in. I was launching smashers back down here, and those traps were just continually being used. And yeah, as you can see here, this one's already down to 16. So it's been used 9 times. And I keep trying to go down to show you gameplay of them coming in, but the blasters are just not letting me do so. Alright. So where is this next one going to be at? Start getting up on the hoverboard. It is the new. And let's see. Actually, if I do the jump pad on the hoverboard, I'll go flying. Attack from the north. This will be interesting. I didn't get to build very much. I need to drop my base quick. Come on, drop. And I actually got to do a little bit of building. Wave of 2. Okay, so this is the last wave. Wow, that was quick. But we're going to have stuff dropping off coming down here. And I did not have enough room to build this or even to clear out the trees. So let's go ahead, get that up. And I've been asked before throughout Plankerton and Stonewood about trying to gather resources. I've really never had a problem before. I definitely had a problem with this one. Just Canny Valley takes so much more as far as traps and everything. And what do we got? Alright, supposedly they're coming in. We need to go take a look. I see red dots everywhere. Alright, evidently going up and around a bit. But yeah, this is a really short tunnel. Wasn't able to build it out. Whoa, Who's throwing from where? Yeah, we got mobs up on top throwing at me. And it seems like a lot of them are going around this way, which is excellent. So we got lobbers, but they're not the lobbers that do damage to buildings. Whoa, is that a smasher? Yep, I can hear smashers. A big thing about soloing these things is just listening to the mobs. You can hear if there's propane or smashers are coming through to let you know where you need to be. But yeah, this guy's getting all eat up. Is he going to make it? No. He got taken out pretty damn easily. All right, let's hop over and get up on top of our amplifier. Just because I want to show you, if we can, the spawn point up top. And let's get up here. Actually, do another stair. Another stair. So there's the spawn point, way up on top of the cliff. We got mobs dropping down there. We got mobs walking way over there. And then they can't go straight in. They have to wishbone. So half of them come over here, or actually it looks like more than half. And then the other ones are just dropping down at all. Oh, over there. I mentioned in my other video how last time I ran this is the second time I've done Fortnite, my second account. And the first time I left that open, and all the mobs came just walking in, and I had the trap tunnel top closed off. They just walked across the ceiling of my trap tunnel and totally destroyed my amplifier. So, yeah, definitely close that off. Let's see, we got 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Unfortunately, I can run over there and basically make it so they can't beat their way through. But I'm going to let them beat their way through, because all they're going to do is drop down into my trap tunnel. So let's make sure no smashers are getting through over here. Let's see. Well, that was used 3 times, so we got some mobs making a little bit of progress here. But overall, pretty good. It's a long wave, though. But the mobs are getting taken out. And actually, the way well, I might keep it this way. We'll see. He's over there beating on a rock. Don't know. But that's almost through, so they're getting close. But they'll just drop down here into the trap tunnel. Not too worried about it. This is going good. Actually, it's kind of slow. But part of that is the husks are getting scattered before... Oh, they can't get up here. So let's help them out. We need to help out the husk. Alright. Because of the river, they could not get up without beating through the stone, and it was easier to go around to the other trap tunnel. And it looks like they're dropping through here now and getting eaten up by the traps when they do so. So not a big issue. Can I get through over here? All right. Outstanding. Oh, I actually also have, occasionally I'll have people say, hey, give us some more different amplifier builds. And I would love to do a different amplifier build than the one I've been doing, because I want to show you guys new stuff. But I really cannot find anything that works any better than what I currently have. And I will keep working with that, hopefully come up with something better. But yeah, you see them over here? They're just walking all the way around, dropping, coming through this hole in the wall. They had to beat through 3 pieces of metal, but that didn't stop them. Then they go down there into my trap tunnel and get all eaten up. So yeah, Canny Valley is just a pain as far as that goes. Ooh, we got bees. I hate bees. But yeah, see, this was what I was talking about when they're in the water. They can't get up, so I put that there just to help them get in the trap tunnel, and we are done. Wow. Okay. I am going to come back in after we see what our rewards are and everything, and just go and take a look at where they were coming through, what damage they were doing, and changes I need to do in the future. Because on the side they were attacking, on both of the 2 waves they did, those 2 sides, you cannot put up an amplifier to stop that spawn point. So those spawn points will be attacking you, or could attack you, for the rest of the time you're in Plankerton. So I really need to beef up those sides and make it as strong as possible. And let's see. Unfortunately, with just 2 waves, all we got is a level 4 chest, but not a big deal. Alright, that was quick. Just 2 waves. I was defending for a lot more, but alright, level 4 loot. Yay, we get some more hero XP, we get some more mini llamas, and this is what really matters. I get my V-Bucks, and I get some more skill points. And like I said, let's get back in there, take a look. Alright, yeah, that went smooth. Oh, gotta love it when that happens. Actually, in the beginning of the game, to me, it's much harder for it to go smooth because you have the storm shield so close to the amplifiers when you're trying to build. Like in this case, the side they attacked on was the storm shield was only 3 tiles out. So I really could not do that much as far as building trap tunnels. So, but we shall see what we got now. Oh, yeah, Canny Valley is going to be rough. It definitely, you got cliffs where they drop off of. You have tunnels, they go underground and pop up different places. And that mainly is happening when you have smasher waves or flinger waves. They will just pop up in the oddest places. But quick, let's do a run through here. We had on our home base an attack from the west. And this went real easy. It was blasters and pitchers. They spawned right here. And of course, I had ceiling electric fields just zapping them the second they spawned. I wanted them to wishbone, either going into the trap tunnel over there to the right or come over here to the left, which most of them did, except for it looked like the blasters. And last time, if you watched my Storm Shield Defense #1, and it looked like they did the same thing, the blasters came over here and started beating through the ceiling. Now they can't step up here, but they can target me if I go up there and they can shoot me. So they keep coming over here. And if they're going to come over here and try to beat their way through, you might as well put a trap up there just to eat them up. And for future, we will go ahead and do that. And then if I ran down the tunnel, they would come over here and bypass these trap tunnels over here. Unfortunately, it won't let me build there. It won't let me put a floor. Don't know why. It just won't. Maybe how this ridge piece, even though visually it doesn't stick out into where it would interfere, it must be some coding where it does interfere. And there's no other way to block this off without going... Well, no, I can't go there. Can't go there. I would have to back it up to here, and then they just go underneath it and walk in. So we're not going to worry about it. I will probably put some traps here and here and some wall darts there. But once again, over here, we got a ceiling electric field up there. Dynamos. Oh, wow. They got used 4 times. That was it. Wow. They do have a long recharge time. This one, this one's probably left from Storm Shield Defense #1. These are not resetting. Some of the traps do. It looks like I forgot to put up wall darts up there. Definitely should have done that. And like here, the wall launcher you saw during the video, I panned over it and had like 16 charges. And now I pan over it and it has reset to 25, even though the dynamos we looked at did not. And it didn't look like anything got in here. So once again, this worked just great, but it wasn't much of a challenge. It was all low hit point mobs. Down here, this this worked out good entirely because I had done this before and I knew what to expect if they did spawn over here. And when I built this, if you watch my other video, the storm shield was right here. So I really couldn't build out too far for this spawn point straight on, but they had to wishbone anyway. So we'll do this side. You saw they were walking across the top over here, dropping down behind that. So they were dropping down right here. Whoop, actually they're dropping down on this rock, dropping down here, and then bashing their way through the metal I put up. So now that we have more room here, I'll probably set up a trap pit right here. And if they want to come through here, fine. They're just going to pay a heavy price for doing so. And then, because I knew there was a chance they might pound through there, I made the trap tunnel right here with an open roof so that it would drop in, take massive amounts of damage, try to get up here, but I don't think anything made it. We did have the issue that they dropped into a part that did not have a floor over here. Not sure how they got over here, but some of them did. And then they couldn't get up, so they have to beat their way through the floor, and we're not able to. And I actually helped them out by putting down a floor, making it so they would walk into the traps. All right. And you saw the same thing down here. There was no mobs coming up this way. At first I wasn't sure why, and then I noticed they were beating on the floor, so once I put down a floor they could land on, then they can go up into the trap tunnels. But that is, if you don't want to do that, a great way is to put down a metal floor here, 3-tier the metal floor, and don't put a trap on it. And then before the mobs can come up to your amplifier, they have to sit there and pound through that metal. It works great unless it's propane. If it's propane guys, they'll just come over here and throw their propane and blow everything up. So that's why I prefer putting down the floors, just not to have that issue. And we'll just add on to that. And this is the second part of the wishbone over here. They have to get up over here, come up and around. I will end up putting a launcher here and probably a ceiling trap. And then another launcher. But for what I had, like this launcher got entirely used up. I had one here with 25 charges on it, and it got used up. But you saw, even with the smashers, them coming through here, this long, narrow trap tunnel, nothing special, as basic as you can possibly get it. The smashers were getting eaten up. I am now trying to do this a little different. Before, I would do all wooden floor spikes, making sure that minus 30% speed stayed on them the whole way. But like here, they're going to come up, they're going to step right there, the effect's going to go in, and it's not going to wear off until they're right here. So you might as well put down a trap here that does a lot more damage. And also on that, for the retractable floor spikes, let's see, hits all enemies on a trap when triggers, dealing medium amount of damage and impact. So it does have a decent impact on it that basically stuns or staggers the mobs, which you add on to the dynamos. Those also have an impact on them. And you want to wear down the impact counter on the smashers. So when they hit this launcher, it's easier for that launcher to affect them and to knock them back. And you saw it worked perfect. Got about this far, and then the smashers would fall, never making it to the launcher here. And that was it. Oh, actually, I do want to go up top to show you that spawn point, because you're going to have that a lot here in Canny Valley. Really odd, weird spawn points that just make life kind of difficult. Oh, I can't run over there. Let's do that. But yeah, the spawn point was up here and down below in there. And so you had mobs dropping off everywhere. And I think you actually had a spawn point back behind the mountain where they're just walking up. I'll have to double check it. But yeah, there's really no way to defend against this. I did on my last account, I put up a wall here with traps and stuff. And then the spawn point grew and it blew up my stuff. So, but nope, that's what you got to look forward to in Canny Valley. It's definitely much, much more difficult to build than in any other zone, even more difficult than Twine Peaks, which is a higher level zone. I wish you luck, and I look forward to seeing what we get to put down next. I do want to check out, just because I want to see it before I head out, over here, if I'm going to be able to build this amplifier, or I'm going to be forced This is the amplifier I actually want to build as soon as possible because it's a nightmare at higher levels. So if I can build it now, there's another amplifier up over that way to the west that once I place down that amplifier, this one can only get attacked from one direction. But unfortunately right now, even if I can place it for whenever they allow me to, it gets attacked from the west and the north. So basically my trap tunnel would be one tile long. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing that or not. I also hate tearing down all this stuff. This is actually really cool. What they put in here, it just kind of sucks. You got to tear it down to build the trap tunnels. But that's life. So anyway, I digress. That is my video, Storm Shield Defense number 2, Canny Valley. Have a great and magnificent day, and talk to you later.